My next guest is a Tea Party congressman. He's co-sponsor of a bipartisan bill calling for major reforms to the NSA. Joining us, Congressman Ted Yoho, member of the House Foreign Affairs and Agriculture Committees. Congressman, good to have you with us. You and President Obama in absolute agreement on reforming the NSA. Let me ask you to begin with, the first question that Colonel Peters asked, who exactly, who is that person who has been harmed or injured as a result of NSA surveillance?
Okay. First, Lou, I just want to say hi and Happy New Year to you. You know, that's going to be determined. That's going to be one of those unintended consequences that's going to come out of this. What we have to do is rein in the NSA. And when you have Senator Leahy and Representative Sensenbrenner, the main authors of the NSA or the Patriot Act, wanting to bring it in for oversight, I think we need to pay attention, and that's something we're going to support.
Could I ask you a question? And Congressman, you know, I've got the greatest respect for you. I like you.
Well, I appreciate it.
But I got to say, I mean, I'm having a hard time figuring out exactly what in the world the House and Senate committees have done that have responsibility and oversight over the NSA. How did we get here? I mean, is the Congress and the Senate, are they simply not functioning? Have they been irresponsible? Have they been deceived? What's the deal?
Well, I think what you've seen is the dysfunctionality of government per se over the last 10 or 15 years, and that's how we've gotten here. We haven't been paying attention. And to answer Mr. Peters' question, who's been harmed, do we want to wait until somebody does get harmed? We know that they're overreaching. We've seen the dragnet of information coming in, and with this USA Freedom Act that we co-sponsor with Mr. Sensenbrenner, this reins in the bulk gathering of data that the NSA is doing, and it also gives oversight to the FISA courts. And this is something that's been lacking, and I think it's a great way to go, and we wait to see what Mr. Obama does on Friday.
All right. Well, Congressman, I want to turn, if I may, then to the war within your party against you and others like you, that is, Tea Party members of Congress. The Chamber of Commerce has come out against the Tea Party candidates who would challenge incumbents. I mean, this has got to have you kind of worried, doesn't it?
No, I'm not going to worry about that. I mean, think about what the Tea Party platform is. It's limited government, fiscal responsibility, free enterprise, and I like to add personal responsibility, go figure. Constitutional values, our founding principles, and our core values. Those are the things that have made this nation great, and if that's wrong to defend and work with those to make those stronger so that that opportunity in America always stays here and gets stronger, you know, bring it on. And I think what we need to do is not fight with the end. We need to come together and say, you know what, we're all Americans. It doesn't matter if you're a Tea Party person or a moderate or, you know.
Well, you're getting bullied, Congressman. You're getting told that he's coming after you. He's got $50 million he's going to spend on primaries against Tea Party candidates. You haven't got any choice here. You've been told you're done. Karl Rove is after you. Mitch McConnell is after you. And the Tea Party can't just sit there and say, I'm righteous and be all just, American pie about it. You've got to have a response, don't you?
Yeah, we do. And, unfortunately or fortunately, they don't vote for us. The American people and the people we stay connected to in our districts are the ones that are going to determine who's going to be there. I mean, a perfect example is the money that Mayor Bloomberg and Bill Gates spent in Colorado. They spent $10 million to get a ballot initiative.
I got you, but is it, Congressman, to the point, how's it going to, is it going to influence the way you think, the way you vote? Aren't you concerned about your party? Because you got the Chamber of Commerce blowing it up. You got Mitch McConnell and John Boehner and others also involved in the same effort. What are your thoughts about the Republican Party?
Well, I think the Republican Party needs to come together, and we need to, where a lot of this is, and this infighting and the fractions that you see in Congress is from a lack of a common vision and a goal for America. And that goal needs to be not a Republican idea or not a Democratic idea. It needs to be an American idea that we all can rally around, or the majority of us. John Kennedy did that in the 60s. Ronald Reagan did that in the 80s.
Hallelujah to you, Congressman, but what you seem to be missing is it's about your party right now, the way you're being led and what's going on. we're pretty well aware of what's in the country. We're worried about whether or not you all can stay together long enough and be coherent enough to fix some of it.
We're going to stay coherent enough, and I've always looked forward to a good challenge. As far as the bullying, I have 4 older brothers, and we're going to deal through this.
We're going
to work through this. We're going to survive this, and
all right, Congressman, I got you. I appreciate it.
Sir.
Congressman Ted Yoho, thanks so much.